Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, wrestling fans, and sports entertainment fans, welcome to the No Shave Man Cave. I'm ElliJare, and on behalf of Jay Tilly, thank you for joining us here in the No Shave Man Cave. Jay Tilly is on location. This is freaking awesome. He's in Cardiff right now, getting ready to head toward Wembley, which is super exciting. We have been super fortunate to make connections with some really cool people, and once all of that gets nailed down, we'll unveil what the No Shave Man Cave and our parent company that we started, Veterans Championship Wrestling LLC, what eventually will, what it'll look like. So super cool. This started last year, February. We were sitting on the couch, had a couple of iPhones, and now here we are with rooms full of titles and a bunch of different, different threads and streams that we're working, and I'm very proud of G Tilly and myself for what we've got going on. And this is all with everything that we have going on in our personal lives and regular jobs and everything. So I appreciate what our followers and our peeps, and I refer to the folks that check in the No Shave Man Cave. I refer to you as the fam, as our family, and I I freaking mean that. So so we're getting ready for a huge pay-per-view. AEW All In is getting ready to pop off this weekend, and we have a huge premium live event next weekend that is just gonna really reset some of the storylines as we get ready to head in to the end of the year. And then of course we're going to start the road to WrestleMania this year. This next WrestleMania is going to be in Las Vegas, and G Tilly and I are flipping a coin back and forth on whether we're going to attend and how we're going to attend it. And there's a lot that goes into it, right? So one of the other things that, as you look over my shoulder, one of the other things, a lot of detail goes into some of these world titles, the Intercontinental, the North American, the Umpty Scrunch, whatever it is, championship. The TNA has a Internet Media Championship. New Japan has used to have a beautiful IWGP American United States Championship, and then that turned into the global after Will Ospreay turned that into the United Kingdom Championship, which, by the way, it looked really cool before they swapped it out, and the global championship looks great. But I'm a huge fan of the United States North American esque championships. Just the design and some of the attention to detail and some of the other stuff that goes into it. And the All Atlantic Championship became the International Championship, which is now the American Championship, which I am so excited to get my freaking hands on. Some of the detail in that, and it's very MJF oriented, but the details and the filigree and everything just super cool. I've got one of those on the way with a bit of a twist, so we're pretty excited about that. I've got the Cody Rhodes Nightmare Factory Championship that he got from his team, the quirky 24/7 title that was kind of tossed around for a couple of years. And then, one of the titles the first title that I thought, holy shnikes, that is freaking cool. I saw Magnum TA wearing this Mid-South North American Championship. And then to go through and read the history of this title is super cool. But then if you look at some of the designs of the current titles that AEW is rocking, and you look at the Mid-South North American title. Tell me, Goose. Talk to me, Goose. Um, there's some similarities. I'm not going to lie to you. So, I've got a couple of titles. Super excited to be able to have gotten a hold of these. Um, got a hold of a Seth Rollins title. Not going to lie, I do appreciate the work that Seth Rollins has going on. Um, he's not everybody's cup of tea, but when he is called upon, my guy freaking shows up. And absolutely the MVP of Mania this year. And he was involved in 3 different matches, and he was injured, and he laid his freaking life slash career on the line. So very, very cool to see, to be able to hold one of these titles. I did order some new nameplates, and it, sort of made sense with, Gunther being your new champion. So some of the design details, though, the crown on the top here is a tribute to Bruno Sammartino, which I thought was really cool. And if you go into crests and family shields and different stuff, I have on this arm, I've got a redesigned piece of my family crest that we all kind of collaborated on, and I've got my crest tattooed on me as well. And they all mean different things. And McMahon, his particular family crest had 3 lions on it, and the 3 lions are captured here on this world heavyweight title. So I don't know if and when they're gonna go ahead and make the change to change the plate out or some of the design elements, but I mean, it is a freaking gorgeous title. The attention to detail in it is it is freaking ridiculous. All of the gems are strategically placed and really make sense where everything is. And you watch matches where people are doing moves just for the sake of doing moves, and then you look at some of the titles and you're like, God, that's freaking obnoxious. That there are things in this title that are in this title for a reason, right? So I think they nailed it. I think it's a beautiful championship. This particular one, I'll polish it, fix some of the filling, and a few of the gems were damaged by the customer that had it before, and then I'll replace the nameplate as well. So super excited to get that back out to someone who's interested. I have the Seth Rollins plates, Gunther, and Damian Priest plates, but I'm going to put the Gunther plates on this, and then it'll be available to you. So obviously, the current talk of the town is none other than Cody freaking stinking Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes, or so we'll focus on one thing or another. So Cody Rhodes, the title that he rocks, obviously he's got his American Nightmare logo on it, which is just just awesome. Really took time when he was thinking that through, and the American Dream, and then you flip the script, the American Nightmare, which ironically I recently found out that Dustin was actually the original American Nightmare, and Cody would go on and turn it into what it is. But the American Nightmare logo, everything of the character, the mask that he wears at the pay-per-views, I think it's super, super cool. And the effort that they've got going on behind the scenes to change the title to something a little more vintage, I'm not against it. I think it's pretty cool. I don't necessarily think you need to go to the Winged Eagle. I don't think you need to go to the circular. I don't think you need, he could do his own hybrid thing, and I think Cody and the design team. I think they got their stuff together, so I think they'll do an amazing job. And whoever ends up making this championship, I think will do a freaking smash up job, and I'll dissect the way they do it. And the WWE deals with only a couple of title makers, and their designs are next level. So the next, like, when you look at title designs and thoughts, and and not even just the name, but like the attention that goes into it. So if you look at the Intercontinental title here, it is 3D. So there's 3 different layers on it, and it's freaking gorgeous. It's like a CNC dream. Same thing with the IWGP World title. I mean, there are so many levels and layers to this thing that, I mean, what do you say? It's really, really cool. It's a 7-plate title, meaning there's the front plate, and then there's 3 plates on each side. And the way the globes are positioned, it's a different part of the world. So it's very, very unique, and it is heavy as all get up too. So I'm actually going to be making that one available here shortly too. So if you're interested, hit me up, and I'll probably be able to cut you a good deal, because I got more titles in, and I'm putting another shelf up, but I still need to make room. So IWGP title will be available here shortly. So yeah, man. So this is the title review. Super excited. We've got the WWE Championships that are focusing on branding, the WWE brand. The world title focused on the lions of the McMahon family crest, and then the crown, talking about Bruno Sammartino being the king. And beautiful title that I think Seth Rollins really, really elevated going into WrestleMania, and for him to drop it the way he did, and for now Gunther to be carrying it, I think that elevates the title even more to make it just as significant as it should be. Not just on Monday or Friday or whatever, but within the wrestling sports entertainment realm. So thank you to the WWE for making sense of the way they're changing titles, and they're not just dropping titles just for shits and gigs. So super cool. So on behalf of Jay Tilly, I'm ElliJare, and I tell you, if there's a title out there, I've probably nerded over it, and as Pat McAfee would say, I'm always geeking over myself, because I love me some titles, and I've been known to geek out more than once a day. So we'll be geeking out here shortly. I've got a few more titles racked and stacked over here that I need to pull out and wipe off, if you know what I mean. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I can't wait to see you back here in the cave.